Welcome to another broadcast on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Today's broadcast is brought to you by B&N Trucking, Sleep Tight, Mowen Auto Body, L. Grady Realty and the Grady Agency, Cass Communications, Larry Dunn Accounting, Dot Foods and Dot Transportation, First National Bank of Griggsville, Blessing Health Systems, your Mount Sterling YMCA, West Central Bank, Sarah D. Culbertson Memorial Hospital, the Ray Insurance Agency, Mount Sterling Savings, McDonough District Hospital, All About Dance and More, Main Street Repair, Brown County State Bank, the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling, KLC Inc., Henry Automotive, Yingling and Nissen Agency, Hendricker Funeral Home, Gassing Lumber Company, St. Mary's School, Heather's Tumble and Tap, Farmer State Bank and Trust Company, A Rustic Garden. Now it's time for the broadcast on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more.
Banks are involved in every aspect of our daily lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like purchasing that new car, opening a small business, buying or building a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. Bank with a partner you can trust and count on. Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patient. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
When choosing internet and Wi-Fi service to meet your family's education needs, it pays to do your homework. You'll learn that Cascom, with fast, reliable speeds up to 1 gig, powered by whole home adaptive Wi-Fi, is the right choice. School has changed, and so should your internet. Contact Cascom and upgrade to the internet speed and whole home Wi-Fi your family needs.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
At All About Dance and More LLC, these are our core values. Perseverance by all studio members to put forth good effort to achieve goals. Innovative creation of original and unique learning environments. Fierce energy and community that builds student happiness, self-esteem, quick learning, and bold relationships. Integrity and investment in quality professional work where trust and high morals are practiced. Commitment to the studio family with loyalty, responsibility, and high expectations to create a lifelong appreciation for the AADM journey.
Are you looking to start a career or just looking for a change? B&N Trucking offers many different driving options, ranging from home every night to home on the weekends. Apply online at bnntrucking.net or call us at 217-289-3555 to see what fits your needs. B&N Trucking, a family-owned local trucking company.
Brown County is a rural area, a little over 300 square miles. In a small community, you need somewhere where people can come and get access to materials.
The Brown County Public Library, this new library, will be a central space that really links our communities.
This new library is free access for everyone, all people within Brown County.
We can't do it without you.
This is your library.
Please donate.
Meet me at the library.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
Why you should want to drive for Dot, because Dot is the best company out there. It's hands down.
I feel like the 4-on 4-off schedule is like one of the best schedules to have to work and still have free time.
Dot has given me the opportunity, put it in front of me, and all I had to do was jump on it. Been happy ever since.
It's been a fantastic ride.
As a student at St. Mary's School, your child will receive strong educational foundation embedded with Christian values. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, have individual iPads, along with personalized attention with a small class size. St. Mary's also offers Fulham half-day pre-K, affordable tuition, a family atmosphere, and exceptional teachers. Register your child today by calling Melissa at St. Mary's School at 217-773-2825.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.
Hello and welcome to Ladies Softball here in Brown County. You will have this is Lisa Surratt bringing you this game, and it will be the Lady Hornets versus the Central Panther Ladies. I'm going to be trying to do the softball side. Steve's over on the junior high for the boys, and so we're going to try pulling this game off together. They're also playing the Central Panthers over on that side. So just going to give you the pregame here, which is always brought to you by Scranton Heating and Cooling. You can find them on the web at comfortman.com or give them a call at 217-773-2626. Again, Comfortman, Scranton Heating and Cooling brings us the pregame show. As I said, it is going to be the Lady Hornets versus the Lady Panthers. And we're going to try to do the starting lineup because I'm not for sure we're kind of, as I said, trying to get two of these up and running, not for sure we're out on time-wise. So we'll say the starting lineup today, and it's going to be brought to you by Dot Transportation. And they're looking for CDL drivers. And we know other transportation companies are promising you to be home on time, but can they guarantee a scheduled consistency and predictability too? At Dot Transportation, you can count on being home every single week. Plus, they offer a variety of schedule options, even some that let you know your schedule a year in advance. With schedule flexibility and job variety, we've got your miles and your home time covered. Learn more by applying at drivefordot.com. Starting lineup, let's see if we can get that ran down for you on the Lady Panther side of things. They will be starting off with Allie Stevens. She's actually playing third base for him. Emma Stevens will be pitching for him. Sophie Kronberg. Sophie will be playing shortstop. Rebecca Watercutty will be catching for him. Zeta Burton will be playing second base. Ashley Mays will be on first. Lexi Niekamp will be in right field. Kennedy Shootman will be in center. And Gracie Giles will be in left. And I recognize at least one of those players, and I don't think I said it, Central happens to be my alma mater, but there's a lot of these names I don't recognize from when I was back there in the golden ages. But that'll start us off there. And on the Lady Hornet side of things, we have got Kylan Oxley. She will be pitching for us today. Carson Taylor will be on third base. Lena Guardhouse will be playing center. Nina Boylan will be in shortstop. Callie Cassings will be in left field. Riley, and I haven't finished up my name, so I'm going to have to struggle here for just Riley Buss. Riley will be their designated. Lily Ham will be playing first base for them. Lucy Metz will be in right. And Taylor Craven, she will be on second. And Charlie Maxwell will be catching for him today. So that kind of gives you your lineups. We'll go over those really quickly again before we actually get started. But that is brought to you by Dot Transportation. Being a professional truck driver is a hard work. Dot Transportation believes you should be compensated for the work you do. Dot pays for miles loaded and empty. With Dot's activity-based pay, you'll also get paid for things like drop and hook, stops, layovers, detention time, and more. Want to learn more and apply today? Visit drivefordot.com. With that, we'll take a commercial break and be back with you shortly.
discounted league play, and the opportunity to play as few or as many holes as you desire daily. Call for a tee time today at Rolling Greens, 217-773-3085.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When it comes to becoming a better version of you, there's no place to start like the Y. The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA offers activities for the whole family. From youth sports to summer day camp, we have something for all ages. Kickstart your new healthy routine with our group exercise classes or work out in our fitness center, complete with a full line of cardio and weight equipment. Our indoor rubberized track is perfect for both running and walking, while our full-size gymnasium offers space for pickup basketball games and volleyball leagues. On-site childcare is available while you work out for children as young as 6 weeks. We hope you'll join us at the Mount Sterling YMCA. Your future self and family will thank you.
Now,
got Lisa Surratt back here. We have the officials on the field, so I know it's not going to be too long before game time. Officials today will be Van Wilson and Brian Ingram. And we're going to go over the keys to the game, which is brought to you by Blessing Health System. Family medicine care is as close as 521 East Main Street here in Mount Sterling. And you can give them a call at 217-773-7105 for an appointment. Again, Blessing Health Center here in Mount Sterling, Illinois. So keys to the game. Number one, you got to minimize your walks because unfortunately walks can lead to runs. You got to minimize your errors. The same thing. Errors can lead to runs. When you're at the bat, up to bat, you got to make sure you put your bat to that ball because without doing that, unless you're fortunate enough to be walked, you aren't going to score any runs. And we all know we got to put the bat on the ball in order to score runs, and runs will lead to winning a game. So with that, I think we'll go ahead and take another break and just say we should be with you shortly for a ball game, and it's a beautiful day for a ball game.
Hello, Earl Flack, your locally owned McKay Napa Auto Parts store in Mount Sterling, Illinois. Let's have a garage sale. Garage sale? Yes, let's have a garage sale at McKay Napa Auto Parts. Napa oil's on sale. Full synthetic, 5-quart jug, $22.99. Full synthetic high mileage, $23.99. Heavy duty diesel oil, $13.99 per gallon. I can't believe these prices. And also brake clean, sea foam. Pennzoil on sale, platinum, $29.99 for 5-quart. Get that car ready for school. Get the good stuff at Napa Know-How.
A collision with your vehicle can be stressful on its own. You don't need more stress dealing with the Auto Body Shop. Mowen Auto Body and owners Chuck and Brandy Mowen can help take the stress out of the process. Chuck brings over 24 years in the auto body business and is I-CAR certified. Mowen Auto Body, 149 Main Street, Mount Sterling, Illinois. Call 217-773-2127. Mowen Auto Body, the quality of yesterday with the knowledge of today, the right choice in collision repair.
You work hard all year long, so treat yourself to a better night's sleep now during Sleep Tight's huge Labor Day sales event. Save up to $1,000 on select adjustable mattress sets from Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, and Sealy. That's huge savings on the best brands. Plus, free delivery, free setup, free removal, and 0% financing up to 60 months. You owe it to yourself to shop Sleep Tight's huge Labor Day sales event going on now in Quincy, Jacksonville, and Macomb. Sleep tight.
We are up for balls, ladies and gentlemen. As I said, it is the Lady Panthers versus the Brown County Hornets. First up to bat is Allie Stevens. First one to her will be a strike to start us off. And in the hole is Emma Stevens and Sophie Kreinberg. And that's brought to you by Yingling and Nissing Agency. Swinging at that one for strike number 2. Yingling Nissing can be found at 11 West Washington Street here in Mount Sterling, or give Chad a call at 217-773-3397. Pitch is in. She got a piece of it, so we'll keep herself alive on that one. No balls, 2 strikes. And the batter up is Allie Stevens. And pitching for the Lady Hornets today is Kay Loxley. Got a piece of it, and it is fair. Nice hit into right on the line of the third baseman. She's got a double out of it for sure, and she's heading in, slid into third, and caught it safe. So she got a triple on that one, right on the third base line. Started out with an 0-2 count, got a little snip of it, and then she took it on down the third base line. Bringing up Emma Stevens. My heart's telling me I bet they're sisters. Minimally cousins, but I bet sisters. First pitch is in. She did a little bunt back to the pitcher. Sacrifice out for her, but the run was scored for their first run. And the first out being a sacrifice. Coming up to that will be Sophie Kreinberg. On deck will be Rebecca Watercutty. Drop down for a ball. Just looking in. Wind in the strike. Pitch. A high for ball 2. 2-0 count going into this one. It's Sophie Kreinberg. Sophie will be playing shortstop for the Lady Panthers. Swing on that one. 2-1 count. Looks in. The line. Outside for a 3-1 count. She looks in. Pitch is there. Swinging on it. So we have a full count. 3-2 on this one. 3 count on Sophie Kreinberg. She's ball down for out number 2. Went down, swinging on it. First strikeout there, bringing up Rebecca Watercutty. Rebecca's the catcher for the Panthers. So there is 1 run on the board, 2 outs, and no runners on the bads. Up down for the first ball. Looks in, pitch. Caught him. Strike 1. 1-1 count. 1-1 count on the board, 2 outs with 1 run. Outside for 2 balls. Cast Communications scoreboard shows Panthers are leading by 1 in the top of the first with 2 outs. 2 balls, 1 strike. Drop down for 3 balls. 3-1 count on Rebecca Watercutty. Zeta Burton's on deck. Pitch is in. High for a ball. We're going to take a base on balls. Base on balls, as I said, bringing up Zeta Burton. Rebecca Watercutty's there on first. And if we go for another one, it will be Ashley Mays. Runner's going. You're going to go ahead and hold her, so runner advanced on down to second. For the first one was a strike. Ooh. For some reason they had to go back the last time, so she did go ahead, then they just threw it, did an overthrow, so she has made it to third. I miss what happened there, that she had to go back, but hey, it is what it is, and she is now on third base with a 1-1 count. And I think because she's going to be catching, they're going to have a designated runner come in. 16 will be coming in for them. See if I can come up with a name for that. I had that down originally. Looks like a Lola Johnson. Will be courtesy running. Foul ball. Got a piece of it, went foul. So we have a 1-2 count. 1-2 count, runner on third, 2 outs on that Cast Communication scoreboard on the top of the first. Got him. For out number 3. Before, though, we had, let's see, I was going to make myself look on this one. That was a, yes, 1 hit and 1 run and 1 left on. With that, we'll take a break and we'll be right back.
Mitsubishi ductless systems give you individual room control and allergen filtration with no ductwork, so you can be as comfortable as you want anywhere in your home. The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling can help you design a Mitsubishi system for your new addition, remodeling project, your man cave, or she shed. Call Scranton Heating and Cooling today to come and evaluate the best options available to you. The Comfort Man, 217-773-2626, or on the web at comfortman.com. The Mount Sterling IGA, a small-town grocery store that offers our community the selection, variety, and prices found in larger markets. By maintaining our hometown proud attitude by offering convenience and customer service second to none. Looking for lunch? Check out the deli for daily lunch specials and homemade salads. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 9 p.m., Sunday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. The Mount Sterling IGA, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, Illinois, a proud sponsor of Brown County students in athletics. Casting lumber.
Back with you. I think I just missed talking to you there, but we are ready for ball. And it is Oxley who's up. First one to her is a strike. Pitching for them is Emma Stevens. Behind the plate is Watercutty. And on deck for us is Carson Taylor and Lane Guardhouse. That's brought to you by Gingeland Listening Agency. Hot ball, strike number 2. 0-2 count coming in there. And it is a, Panthers got a run in the first, so it is a 1-0 in the bottom of the first. High for a ball. A 1-2 count going in here. Looks in, wind the pitch, popped it up. Out of play. They always looking for it. All ran in, but out of play. The Hornets are coached by Coach Jones and Coach Prather. Prather's on first. Jones is on third. Panthers have got Amy, and she was Amy Flessner as long as I know, but she's definitely not that anymore. Nice strike there. First strikeout for him. Bring it up, Carson Taylor. Carson, as I said, plays third base for the Hornets. Stevens looks in, winds, little bunt, out of play for the first strike. Steven looks in, winds the pitch, drops it down. Catcher kept it in front of herself for a 1-1 count. Up and ready, swings there. Bunt. Got a little piece of it, so it's a 1-2 count on Carson Taylor. 1-2 count, 1 out. Bottom of the first on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Pitch is in. Drop down for a ball, so we have a 2-2 count. Looks in, wind in the pitch. Outside for a ball, so it's a full count. Carson's looking over to third base, getting some instructions. So we have a full count here. No runners on, 1 out. Cotter look for a second strikeout. Bringing up Lena Guardhouse. She is playing center field for us today. Stevens looks in. The wind in the pitch. Guardhouse got a piece of it, but it went foul just down third base. Pitcher's back on the mound. Looks in. And the pitch. Ball on that one, so we have a 1-1 count. Pitch is in. Going outside for ball number 2. 2-1 count. On deck is Nina Boylan and Callie Cassing. Wind in the pitch. High side for 3-1 count. We'll change in her pitching. She came out doing several strikes and dropped off for some balls here. So we'll see what the next pitch is. Ah! 3-2. Full count here. Full count, 3-2, and the pitch in. She got a piece of it, right on past the second baseman for a single. Good hit. Nina coming in here. Nina Boylan, she is playing shortstop today. I've seen her play a couple different positions in the few games that I've been out for them. She's definitely got ball in her blood. Caught her for the first strike. Pitch looks in. Tapped her on the back, so she's taking her base. Hit pitch. Advancing our pitcher, so we got Callie Cassings up. Callie is actually playing left field today. Up high for ball 1. I owe her brother an apology. I called him little brother, and he proceeds to tell Steve that he is the older brother. And I know that, but he's always been the little brother to me. Pitch is in. First strike swing. So it's a 1-1 count. Once again, she's got ball in her bloodline just from the short time that I've been around here. Pitch is in. And she went swinging on that, so we have a 1-2 count. 1-2 count, 2 outs, bottom of the first, 2 runners on, Central leading 1-0 at this point in time. Stevens looks in the pitch. Cassing hits it up. Dropped. And they did get the tag on the runner at third for out number 3. So we had no runs And we had 1 hit and 2 left on. With that, we'll take a commercial break and be back with you.
Company, your do-it-best quality paint dealer mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Castings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Castings Gift Department has gifts for everyone. Casting Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
Orthopedics is probably one of the best specialties where you see something that's happened that's ugly and you get to see such a change when you fix them.
My passion is getting people back to their regular activities of life.
That's the reason why I went into orthopedics.
This job has been so satisfying.
It is so much fun to do what I do.
You get to help a lot of people, and it's definitely one of the things that give me great satisfaction.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being
Back with you on Lady Hornet softball, and it is the top of the 2nd inning. It is the Panthers versus the Hornets. And the Panthers are leading 1-0, and the first one up to bat this time will be Ashley Mays, and she's got 1 ball on her. Got her 2nd ball. The Ashley Mays, Lexi Niekamp, and a Kennedy Shootman will be their 3 top leads here. We have a 3-0 count on the Cass Communications scoreboard right now. I'm going to backtrack on that one. It's a 2-1 count. My error. Now it's a 3-1. It will be Oxley and Maxwell's our battery today. We've got a full count here at a 3-2. Looks in. Base on balls. Bringing up Lexi Niekamp. Shows for a bunt. Runner makes it over to 2nd on a. Now we're going to run her down. That got back safely. So Niekamp is up. She's got 1 ball on her, and runner is currently at 2nd. Oxley looks in. The wind and the pitch. Shows for a bunt and got hit with it. So it's a foul ball, so it will be a 1-1 count. Gives the okay, pitch is in. A little wild, so the runner goes to 3rd. For a 2-1 count on the Cass Communications scoreboard. 2-1 count, no outs in the top of the 2nd. Ogden looks in and the pitch. Foul ball. So it's going to be a 2-2 count. Two count. Catcher's ready, pitcher's ready, and we're winding the pitch. Pulled it. Foul again. Trying to take out our own dugout. Got some action going in on the boys' side. I hear some cheering. Drops it down for a full count. 3-2 count going on here. 3-2 count on Lexi Niekamp with a runner on third. No outs. Top of the second on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Got a base on balls there. Held the runner at third though. Bringing up Kennedy Shootman. Hildebring giving some signs down to him on third base side. Foul ball on a little butt. For their first strike. Trying to get that run scored. So they have runners now on second and third. Foul ball first. Strike number 2. So we have an 0-2 count. Runners on second and third. No outs. Looks in the pitch. Went down swinging for the first out. Bring it up. Gracie Giles. Gracie Giles has some Brown County roots. Her grandma was a still. Pitches in. High for ball 1. Pitches in. High for ball 2. So we still got runners on second and third. 1 out. Top of the second. Gives a sign for a bunt. But it went foul, so it's a 2-1 count. Pitches in. Again, rolled foul. Good thing, because we had an overthrow on that one to first base, so that kept us out of trouble there. So it's a 2-2 count. Two-two count. 2 runners on, 1 out. Huxley looks in. Wind and the pitch. High per ball for a full count. Full count. Wind in the pitch. Went down swinging. Now tag her out. Tag! And we got 1 run in, and we're going to get a second one in. So 2 runs scored on that one. And runner got to first. Bringing us back to the top of the order, which will be Allie Stevens. Runners going to second. And made it there in time. So we have 1 ball on Stevens. Popped it foul for a 1-1 count. 1-1 count, 1 out, 1 runner on, but 2 runs have scored. Hit over the second baseman for a single, and the runner is in from second. Making it a 4-0 game. Bringing up to the plate, Emma Stevens. Runner nice little hit down and to second base, not able to field it clean enough to get the runner out. So runner advanced to second, and Emma Stevens got a single on that one. Bring it up to the plate, Sophie Kreinberg. Swing on that one for a strike. Getting some instructions from the coach on the sideline. Kreinberg has an 0-1 count, 1 out, 2 runners on. For an 0-2 count. Runners advanced. On a throw to third, we have a 1-2 count on Sophie. Strike 3. Called for a strikeout there. We'll take that for out number 2. And their catchers happen to discard here. It is Rebecca Watercutty coming back in. She had a base on balls and then got over to third, had a designated runner come in for her, and that one was left on base. Pitches in. Strike. First one is a strike to Watercutty. So we got runners on second and third, 2 outs. Top of the second. And run came in. And they had a couple things go on for 2 more runs to come in there. So all runners have advanced on a round. Making it a 6-0 game. 2 outs, 1 strike on the batter. Nice hit out into left field. Not able to be caught. And it's going to be at least a 2-baser. Gonna hold her there at second. And they're going to have a designated runner come in for Watercutty so she can get her catching gear on. And up to bat is Burton. Burton's got 1 strike on her. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 1 runner on base. Burton up to bat. In the top of the second on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Ball gets away from the catcher, and the runner has to go back. Took a hit. Shortstop got her down. Runner's going from second. Ball got away from the throw from the left field to the third baseman. So now we have runners on second and third. Bringing us back up to where we started this. I think we're going to have somebody else running. We have got a new hitter, which is number 20. 20 is batting for 9, and 20 looks like Vermillion. Raylan Vermillion. First one at her is she's swinging for a strike. We have runners on second and third. One count here. Pitch is in, high side for a ball. 2-1 count, 2 outs, 2 runners on. Looks in the pitch. Got her for a strike, so it's a 2-2 count. Deucers are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runners on in the top of the second. Got her. Out number 3. Not before. 5 runs scored. And I think if I got it right, at least 3 hits. I'm sorry, I don't always do that the best, but we're going to say it's a 6-0 game at the going into the bottom of the second.
Best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
Hi, I'm Heather Henry, owner and instructor at Heather's Tumble and Tap in Mount Sterling, where we have been teaching dance to the children of Brown County and the surrounding areas since 1995. We offer classes in tap, jazz palm, tumbling, and offer an all-boys tumbling class for all those future Hornet athletes. At Heather's Tumble and Tap, we focus on fun, friends, and the fundamentals of dance in a non-competitive atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook to stay up to date on upcoming classes and events. Go Hornets!
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back to the bottom of the second, and currently the Lady Panthers are leading 6-0 over the Hornets. Bringing up to bat will be Riley Buss, Lily Ham, and Lucy Metz. Pitching still is Stevens. Buss got a hold of it, popped it down to the third baseline for a clean throw out from third to first. That would be a 5-3, Miss Jen. A 5-3 out on that one. For the first out, bringing up Lily Ham. Lily's playing first today. Hello. Stevens looks in and pitch. First one is a strike. Pitcher looks in. White drops it off for ball number 1. 1-1 count on that Cass Communication scoreboard. 1-1-1. Emma Stevens, she looks in. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball is right down the line. Popped in just enough to keep it foul there. So now we have a 1-2 count going on to Lily Ham. On deck is Lucy Metz, followed by Taylor Craven. Catcher's looking over to the dugout. Pitcher's in. Got a little piece of it to keep herself alive. Make it still a 1-2 count. She went down swinging, say run, 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 but was able to field it cleanly. So out number 2 with the strikeout. Bringing up Lucy Metz. Winding the pitch. Strike 1. Lucy bats from the opposite side, so it's a little different coming in for your pitch. Dropped it down for ball. 1-1 count. Taylor Craven's on deck. Pitcher looks in, the wind in the pitch. Swinging at it for a 1-2 count. One, 2 count. Pitch is there. Went swinging at it. That was her third one. They weren't able to field it clean enough, so she did make it down to first on a throw. So we will take that, get a runner on the bases at least, bringing up Taylor Cravens. Taylor's playing second base today. Winding the pitch, high side for a ball. Runner stayed put. Winding the pitch, drops down for a ball, and once again, holding our own there. 2-0 count, 2 outs, 1 runner on. Swing, but it went foul. Got a piece of it for a 2-1 count. Two-one count, 2 outs, runner on first. Stretch in the strike 2. So again, deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. And the pitch, got a piece of it, took it down to the shortstop, fielded it cleanly to get the runner at third. So 3 outs, no runs scored on no hits, remaining a 6-0 count for Lady Panthers over the Lady Hornets. With that, we'll take a commercial break and be back with you.
As a student at St. Mary's School, your child will receive strong educational foundation embedded with Christian values. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, have individual iPads, along with personalized attention with a small class size. St. Mary's also offers Fulham half-day pre-K, affordable tuition, a family atmosphere, and exceptional teachers. Register your child today by calling Melissa at St. Mary's School at 217-773-2825.
Working for Dot Foods in our warehouse is the best job I've ever had.
This is a company that you want to work for.
Probably you hear this a lot, work-life balance. We get that at Dot.
Dot has a lot of opportunity.
Dot is family.
And I love it. Dot Foods cares about you.
A Rustic Garden ships home and garden accents coast to coast, right from its location in Mount Sterling. The folks there customize.
We'll come back to that at our next break because we're ready to play ball again. And top of the lineup for them should be Lexi Niekamp. which that is a name that I should recognize. I'm trying to look at the back of her shirt to make sure I got it right, but the first one to her is a ball. Strike for the second one. Lexi Niekamp, Kennedy Shootman, and Gracie Giles. And that's brought to you by Yingling and Nissen Agency. Find them at 11 West Washington, Mount Sterling. Give them a call at 217-773-3397. Got a piece of it for a 2-2 count. Two count on the board at the top of the third with the Panthers leading 6-0. Carter swinging for a strikeout for out number one. Bringing up Kennedy Shootman. Kennedy plays center for the Panthers. Kennedy struck out the other time she was up, but she just got a piece of it over. Third baseman was able to field it. Got her at first. Nice pickup for that 5-3 out. 5-3 out. Nice handling for out number two. Bring it up. Grace Giles. Grace got a hit and was able to come in on some other deep plays out there on her last time up. Coming up with her first strike. Swinging on it. High for ball one. 1-1 count. Wind in the pitch. Got a piece of it, pulled it foul down to her dugout for a 1-2 count. Oxley still pitching here. Giles got a piece of it again, kept it playable though. Got enough of it, so it's a 1-2 count still. Oxley and Maxwell are your battery here for. Got a strike, gonna throw it down to first. Clean field, 4 and out. 1, 2, 3, up and down. That's how we like to see it, Lady Hornets. So no runs scored on no hits there for, we'll go with a commercial break and be back with you.
Each sale by painting unique and vintage colors to match the look of the home or flower garden. They also do wrought iron fencing. How long does that last? 100 years? 200 years? Who knows how long wrought iron fencing will last? Shop www.arustedgarden.com and get it shipped directly to your front door.
Napa know-how.
Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McKay Napa Auto Parts store in Mount Sterling, Illinois. Stop by and see our friendly staff. That's right, Ken Frank, the manager, Ashley Jackson, Nina Hall, Caleb Edwards, Steve Houston, and Delmore Barnes. They do a great job taking care of our customers, and also be safe going back to school. We know kids are back in school, sports are on, Hornet sports are on, so get the good stuff at Napa Know-How.
Napa know-how.
Thank you for your business and stop by our store for specials. Keep that car running and safe. Have a great year. Thank you. Appreciate your business.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Welcome back. Bottom of the third. It's a 6-0 game for Lady Panthers against the Lady Hornets. But bringing up to the plate will be Oxley, Taylor, and Guardhouse. First one in is a swing and strike. Still pitching for the Panthers is Emma Stevens. Pitches in. put it, oh, it took it right for a clean field to third baseman for the first out. Nice little hit by Oxley, but to the right person. Bringing up Carson Taylor. Carson struck out the only time she's been up to bat. Stevens in, pitch. Foul ball down first base line. Got our own little cheering section beside me here. Stevens looks in, and the pitch. 1-1 count. One count on Carson. Wine in the pitch. Got a piece of it, so she's going to take a base on balls for a hit there. Bringing up Lena Guardhouse. She actually got a base hit on the time she was up. Lena's getting a little instructions from Coach Jones. Boylan's in on deck and Cassing following her. The wind in the pitch. Drops down for ball one. Stevens looks in. Wind in the pitch. Guardhouse swings at it. They throw, but not before Taylor was able to advance on down to second. So we have a 1-1 count, 1 out, and a runner on second. Carson's a little hustler out there. Put a nice piece to it, Guardhouse. Oh, Shorts was able to catch it. And unfortunately got away from second, not able to get back. So that is out number 3 with no runs scored on 1 hit. And with that, we'll be back.
When choosing internet and Wi-Fi service to meet your family's education needs, it pays to do your homework. You'll learn that Cascom, with fast, reliable speeds up to 1 gig, powered by whole home adaptive Wi-Fi, is the right choice. School has changed, and so should your internet. Contact Cascom and upgrade to the internet speed and whole home Wi-Fi your family needs.
Banks are involved in every aspect of our daily lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like purchasing that new car, opening a small business, buying or building a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. Bank with a partner you can trust and count on. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Brown County is a rural area, a little over 300 square miles. In a small community, you need somewhere where people can come and get access to materials.
The Brown County Public Library, this new library, will be a central space that really links our communities.
This new library is free.
We'll come back to the library's commercial once we get to another break because we've already got ball going on here. And I got to get on the right side here. Looks like we're starting off with Stevens again here. I think it's Allie up to bat. Let's see the back of my shirt. Yep, it's Allie Stevens, which is their third baseman. She's got 2 balls on her. And it is the top of the 4th. Should be the top of the 4th. Yep. Gotta check myself. Got a swing on her there, so it's a 2-1 count. Two-1 count on Stevens. She had a triple on the first time she was up and a single on the second time, and then she actually has scored. So we don't want her on that pad there. She's got a 3-1 count on her. Looks in, and the pitch. Popped it foul. I think we have a full count. 3-2, no outs. That is what I'm seeing from the official too. So top of the fourth, it is a 6-0 count. Lady Panthers over the Hornets right now. And the pitch is in. Got her swing in for a strikeout. Nice way to start the top of the first there. Or the top of the fourth, I should say. Bringing up Emma Stevens, which she's been pitching for him. She had a sacrifice bunt the first time she was up, going in for a strike on the swing and strike. She had a single the second time she was up and did score on that one. It was an 0-1 count. Winding the pitch. High side for a 1-1 count. Wind in the pitch. Drop down low, so we got a 2-1 count. Two-1 count, 1 out on the board. No runners on. Got a nice piece of it. Are we going to field it cleanly in right field? We did. Nice catch on our right fielder. We're out number 2. And because my right fielder is Lucy Metz. Pop up to number 9 for out number 2. Bringing up, I think it's going to be Sophie Kreinberg. Yep, it still is her. First one up, she's swinging for a strike 1. And she has actually, the only time, 2 times she's been up, has struck out. So we're into a 0-1 count, 2 outs, no runners on. And she just got turned and got hit by that, so she's going to get a base on balls with a hit. Bringing up, I think we had a switch on this one. Nope, it is not. She gets a designated runner always. It's it will be, I think, Watercutty, but I'm gonna. Yep, it is her catcher. Watercutty's up. She went swinging on her first one up there. And in the hole is Burton, and Vermillion will be up after that if we get that far. High side, throwing the ball down. But runner did go ahead and get to second. So Watercutty's got a 0-1 count. Pop that foul. 0-2 count. 0-2 count, 2 outs, runner is on second. Ogsley's looking in. The wind in the pitch. High side for a ball. Threw over to third, but not in time. So it is an 0-2 count. Runner's hanging out at third now. 2 outs and the pitch is in. She's taken it and it went foul. Third base line, but popped far enough over foul. So we have kept herself alive with that though. So recap, we got a 1-2 count. Pitch is in, dropped it off. And runner's going to come on in and score from third on a miss by the catcher there. Getting them another run on the board. Watercutty's still hanging up there with a 2-2 count. 2 strikes, 2 balls, 2 outs, no runners on the pads. High side for ball 3. Ooh, I lost one there, so I guess that was ball 4. So she just advanced. Base on balls, so she's going to get a designated runner again. 14 will be running for her this time. And 14 is an Eifert. Eifert will be running for this trip. Winding the pitch. That was by Burton. She got a piece of it, but it did go foul. So everybody's back to their position. Eifert is on first. Burton's at the plate. Oxley looks in, the wind and the pitch. We're throwing it to second, but not in time. The 1-1 count. And got the go-ahead from the officials. The wind and the pitch. Got for a strike. Throw it down to third. Not in time. One-two count on Burton with runner in scoring position at third. High side for a 2-2 count. Deuce is wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs on the Cass Communications scoreboard with a runner on third. She's looking in at her, and the catcher says, I'll just walk it back to you then for a 3-2 count. 3-2 count, top of the fourth, 7-0 game. She's going to get a base on balls. I don't have a clue what just happened, but somehow or another she got all the way to second. I'm going to have to look back that when we come back on. Bringing up Vermillion will be her first time at the plate. And I apologize, I don't remember a first name on her. It looks like Raylin. 2 balls. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs, and 2 runners on. Runners on second and third. Pitch is in. She got a piece of it, fell down at the plate. The other official says it hit her after it came, so that would be an out. So that is out number 3. With 2 people left on base, and we scored 1, and I'm not for sure on our hits, but it is a 7-0 game, and with that, we'll take a commercial break.
Access for everyone, all people within Brown County.
We can't do it without you.
This is your library.
Please donate.
Meet me at the library.
Why you should want to drive for Dot, because Dot is the best company out there. It's hands down.
I feel like the 4-on-4 off schedule is like one of the best schedules to have to work and still have free time.
Dot has given me the opportunity, put it in front of me, and all I had to do was jump on it. Been happy ever since.
It's been a fantastic ride.
When it comes to your money,
We're going to come back because we are ready for ball again. And to top off the first three for Bryan County will be Nina Boylan, Callie Cassing, and Riley Buss. That's brought to you by Yingling and Nissen Agency. You can find them at 1111 West Washington here in Mount Sterling, or give them a call at 217-773-3397. Boylan's up. Stevens is still on the plate. First one to her is a strike. Nina was hit by the pitch the only time she's been up so far. Stevens looks in the pitch. Boylan swings at it a little too early on that one. So strike number 2. It's a 7-0 on the Cass Communications scoreboard with the Panthers leading on the bottom of the 4th. Looks in, the wind and the pitch. Swing for out number 1. Bring it up. And it's supposed to be Callie Cassing, but I'm not for sure. I can't see her number. Yes, it is. Strike number 1. Everybody's ready. The wind and the pitch. High side for a 1-1 count. Stevens looks in. The wind and the pitch. Cassing got a piece of it. Shortstop wasn't able to get it, but it kind of just dropped. She deflected it. So it is a single, but we'll take it. Bring it up, Riley Buss. Can't read my handwriting, so I'm not for sure what. I think Riley did a 5-3 out the last time she was up, so 3rd to 1st. Wind in the pitch for a high ball. One-0 count. Wind in the pitch. Got a swing and strike on that one. For a 1-1 count, 1 out, and runner still on first. They tried throwing her, but no call. Wind in this pitch. Got a piece of it. Went foul, so it's a 1-2 count. Pitch looks in, the wind and the pitch. Again, got a little piece of it, kept it foul. Kept herself alive. It's still a 1-2 count. One, 2 count, 1 out, 1 runner on first. Wind and the pitch. Little piece of it again, out of play. She just keeps dinging it. She's going to get a piece of it and take it right out to center field. Get a hold of it. I'll put some of that bus blood in it. The wind and the pitch. Swung a little too early on that one for out number 2. Bring it up, Lily Ham. Lily's only been up once, and it was a strikeout, so we'll expect big things out of her. She looks in, the wind and the pitch. She took it right past the shortstop, and center field was able to cut it off, but not before getting to first and runner advancing. Nice little single there, we'll take it. So we have runners at first and second. Bringing up Lucy Metz. Lucy was thrown out the last time she was up. Got a little hit. First on her was a strike. Stevens looks in, the wind and the pitch. Drops down for a ball, gets away from the pitcher or the catcher, and runners advanced. She cut it off pretty good, but not quite clear enough before the runners could advance. So we have 1 ball, 1 strike, and runners on second and third with 2 outs. Wind in the pitch a little on the high side for a 2-1 count. Pitcher looks in, the wind and the pitch. She got a piece of it to keep herself alive for a 2-2 count. Deuces are wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 runners on. In the bottom of the 4th. On the Cass Communications scoreboard, it is a 7-0 game. Got a piece of it. Not fielded clearly. 1 run is scored. Second run is scored, and she is on second. Nice little field there. Putting 2 runs on that Cass Communications scoreboard. And runner was over there on second. Nice little hit, Miss Metz. Bring it up to the plate. Taylor Craven, I think I am not wrong. That is correct. She got a little piece of it. Put it out foul. So an 0-1 count. But we did change the Cass Communications scoreboard to a 7-2. Pitch is in for a ball. One ball, 1 strike, 2 out, a runner on second. Strike 2. She went swinging on it. Looks in, and the pitch. Swinging for a strikeout, number 3. Not before, though. 2 runs were put on the board after 3 hits, making it a 7-2 game. With that, we'll be taking a break and be right back.
Local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Once or twice a year, I might get the cold or a flu, and my wife calls it the man flu. So you know what that is.
Yeah.
What do I love about our team? We have a good chemistry. We all work together.
I mean, come on. I've got the best job in the world. Sometimes they say, oh, I like to do handstands.
Yeah, I taught Brian how to do the handstand. That's all right.
And every day, I mean, it's a fun day.
Yeah, it definitely makes me proud to be here.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
We're back with you at the top of the 5th, and leading off for the Lady Panthers will be McKinley Rittenhouse. Followed Rittenhouse will be Kennedy, and then there is somebody else that I don't have down. First one she got, it stayed fair, threw it to first, but not in time. So a single for Rittenhouse. Bringing up Kennedy Shootman. Kennedy has struck out, and she was thrown out of 5-3 the other time she was up. She shows a bunt. Runner goes ahead and goes to second. Maxwell fields it back to the pitcher. Ogsley's on the mound. Maxwell behind the plate. And we're ready. Pitch is in. She went for it, so they're going to call it a strike. But runner did go ahead and advance to third. So Shootman has got a 1-1 count. I think the catcher took a little bit. Coach was just checking her out, making sure she was okay. And she says, I am, so let's get back in here and play ball, she says. Maxwell back behind the plate. Ogsley's on pitching for us. Showing for a bunt. And runner scored. Runner scored from third. Catcher's kind of taking a little bit of a beating with herself, but she's doing a hold it in front of her. So it's a 1-2 count right now. Back over to the shortstop. Cleanly fielded for an out. So that would be a 6-3 out. Coming up will be a number 5, and I gotta see who she is because she's taken Giles' place. And number 5 belongs to an Allison, Briella Allison. First one up to her is a swing and strike. And if I'm a betting woman, I know her lineage line. Strike in for swing and strike number 2. Getting a little coaching from the first base coach. So it's an 0-2 count. 1 out for a strikeout. Out number 2, bringing us back to the top of the lineup, which will be Emma Stevens. Emma's had a single, a triple, and a strikeout. First one to her is a ball. And she has scored both times that she got on the pad. High side for ball number 2. So Cass Communications scoreboard right now. Panthers are leading 8-2 over the Lady Hornets in the top of the 5th. High side for ball number 3. Three-0 count. Ogsley looks in and the pitch. She went swinging for it, kept herself there, so it's a 3-1 count. Not for sure why I don't see that on the scoreboard, but I could be wrong there. So pitch is in. It is going to be a base on balls. Doesn't matter. Base on balls there. Bringing up our pitcher, Emma Stevens. Emma's actually had a sacrifice bunt. She's had a single and scored, and she was a pop-up to right field. Runner's going to second. Throw was there, but not in time. Excuse me. So it's a 1-0 count. Wind in the pitch. Threw over to third, but not in time. So It's a 1-1 count. 1-1 count, 2 outs, and a runner on third. Pitcher looks in, the wind in the pitch. Right over to the shortstop. And got it. It was a 6-3 out there for out number 3. 6-3 out with 1 run scored. And I think it was 1 hit and 1 run left on. So it is an 8-2 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. For that, we'll take a break and we'll be right back.
You work hard all year long, so treat yourself to a better night's sleep now during Sleep Tight's huge Labor Day sales event. Save up to $1,000 on select adjustable mattress sets from Stearns & Foster, Tempur-Pedic, and Sealy. That's huge savings on the best brands. Plus, free delivery, free setup, free removal, and 0% financing up to 60 months. You owe it to yourself to shop Sleep Tight's huge Labor Day sales event, going on now in Quincy, Jacksonville, and Macomb. Sleep tight.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patient. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
Back with you in the bottom of the 5th. Up to bat is Ogsley, helping her own cause. Took it down to the shortstop, but they were able to cleanly field it for the first out. 6-3 out there for out number 1. Bringing up Carson Taylor, Lena Guardhouse, and Nina Boylan. Once again, brought to you by Yingling and Nissen Agency. Give them a call at 217-773-3397. The wind in the stretch by Stevens, outside for ball 1 on Carson Taylor. Just joining us, you have the Lady Panthers leading over the Lady Hornets, and 8-2 in the top of the, in the bottom of the 5th. For a 2-0 count to Carson Taylor. Carson is playing third base for us today. Carson has struck out, then was hit by a pitch. 3-0 count going in here. .30 count. Stevens looks in, the wind in the pitch. Right across it for strike number 1. The wind in the pitch. High side, she's going to take a base on balls for that one. Bring it up. Lena Guardhouse. Lena has had a single and then got thrown out, and she popped to shortstop. The only time she's been up to bat. The wind in the pitch. Outside for a ball, they're throwing it to, and not quite clean enough, so she did advance to second on that one. Oh, 1 count. Stevens looks in, the wind and the pitch. Got a little piece of it, bounced up and hit the third baseman in the face, so wasn't able to field it cleanly, and runner advanced to third. We'll take that as a nice single from Guardhouse there. Bring it up, Nina Boylan. Nina was hit by the pitch the first time she was up and struck out the only other time she's been up, so we take a good hit from her this time. 1 out. Runners on first and third. The wind and the pitch. Tried to throw her out at third. Got back in time for an 0-1 count, and the runner did advance on down to second on that one then. The wind and the pitch. Got her swinging there for an 0-2 count on Boylan. Stevens looks in, the wind and the pitch. Boylan got a piece of it, dropped it just past first base for a single. 1 run scores. Second run is in. Nice hit there. Putting 2 runs on the board. Making it a 8-4 on that Cass Communications scoreboard. They just cut the Panthers' lead in half. Bringing up to the plate is Callie Cassings. First one to her, she went swinging. So it's a 0-1 count, 1 out, runner on first. Wind in the pitch. Drops down for a 1-1 count. Catcher keeps a hold of it, tries to make sure she can keep Boylan on first. Stevens looks in, the wind in the pitch. Cassing got a piece of it. They threw it to second, not in time. Making it a 1-2 count. 1-2 count, runner on second. 1 out. Wind in the pitch. High side for ball 2. Boylan's teasing him. She's going to stay put. 2-2 count. 2-2 count to Callie Cassing. Wind in the pitch. 3-2 count. Looking at a full count. The wind and the pitch. Cassing's got a piece of it. Past them all. She's got a nice single going for a double. Runner scores. Cassing's going on into third and going to make it safe. Nice triple there for Cassing. And also scoring a run with Boylan over there. Making it an 8-5 game on that Cass Communications scoreboard. And coach is going out to the plate, so we'll take a commercial break and be back with you.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultations since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400. The Mount Sterling IGA, a small-town grocery store that offers our community the selection, variety, and prices found in larger markets. By maintaining our hometown proud attitude by offering convenience and customer service second to none. Looking for lunch? Check out the deli for daily lunch specials and homemade salads. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 9 p.m., Sunday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. The Mount Sterling IGA, 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, Illinois, a proud sponsor of Brown County Students in Athletics.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Back with you. Central did have a pitching change. We switched to Stevens for a Stevens. Stevens was on third. She went to the pitcher's mound. Catcher went to third base, and third base is, the pitcher went to the other catching position. So Stevens for Stevens is your duel for your pitcher and catcher. First one in was a ball. Second one into Buss. Riley Buss is a strike. So it's a 1-1 count to Riley Buss. 1-1 count, Riley Buss, and a 1 out, and a runner on third. And Cassing is coming in from third for a score, making it a 8-6 on that Cass Communication scoreboard. Hornets are only down by 2 now, so let's get some scores on and keep this game alive. Buss is still at the plate with a 1-1 count. The wind and the pitch by Allie Stevens for a 2-1 count. My bad. Looks like we got one more. It is a 3-1 count. And we just got a base on balls on that one. Bringing up to the plate, Lily Ham. One for 52. So we're going to have a runner for, and it's going to be Madison for Buss. Madison Strode. If I pronounce that last name wrong, I apologize. Swinging for that one. As I said, Ham is up. She's got an 0-1 count on her right now. Allie Stevens looks in. The wind, the pitch. It was a throw out to first. She was back in time, but Ham was swinging, so we're at an 0-2 count. 0-2 count, 1 out, and a runner on. Stevens looks in, the wind and the pitch. Drops it down for a 1-2 count, and Strode goes on down to second. Stevens looks in, the wind and the pitch, right across it for a strikeout call. Will be her first strikeout since she's pitched, bringing us out number 2, and bringing up Lucy Metz. Lucy kind of got things started a little earlier, so hopefully she can keep things going for us. The wind and the pitch. Strike called. And that is my bad. I said 1 out, or 2 outs. It is the single out there, guys. Sorry about that. 0-1 count going here to Lucy Metz. The wind and the pitch. Metz got a piece of it just over. Ho! Just past the first baseman. Right field came in, fielded it, but not in time. And a run did score. So we have got an 8-7 game on that Cass Communications scoreboard. And the Lady Panthers are coming to the mound for a meeting. So with that, we'll take a quick commercial break.
Located in the beautiful countryside of Brown County, Rolling Greens is one of the most beautiful 18-hole championship golf courses in west central Illinois. The golf course offers Monday unlimited play for just $22 and Senior Day Wednesday with discounted greens fees and free lunch. Rolling Greens memberships are inexpensive and include free range balls.
We're going to come back to the Rolling Greens because we don't want to miss a minute of this game. Because the Lady Hornets have came alive. Up to the plate is Taylor Cravens. She just popped up. The pitcher was able to cleanly get it after running into the third baseman for out number 3, but not before 5 runs were scored on 2 hits and 1 person left on base, bringing it an 8-7. At the bottom of the 6th, with the Panthers only leading by 1 now. With that, we'll take a commercial break and be back with you.
Discounted league play and the opportunity to play as few or as many holes as you desire daily. Call for a tee time today at Rolling Greens, 217-773-3085.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
Interested in solar for your home? Confused by the information available on the savings and tax credits available? Or if any of the options will work for you? Call Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 and let the Comfort Man take away the confusion and plan the best system for your home or business. They will visit your home or business, evaluate your unique situation, then Scranton's will sit down with you and discuss each option, giving personal service and planning from Scranton Heating and Cooling. Visit them on the web at comfortman.com.
Welcome back. Lisa Surratt bringing you the game this afternoon. We are in the top of the 6th between the Lady Hornets and the Lady Panthers. Panthers are leading by a single run. And up to bat will be Sophie Kramberg. And the first, Kramberg, I think is probably a better pronunciation. First one to her is a ball. We still have our original pitcher in, which is Kaylin Ogsley. And little Miss Charlie Maxwell is behind the plate, keeping a good hold on that ball. We have 2 balls on this. 2-0 count. Everybody's ready. Wind and the pitch. Got a piece of it just past the second base line. Able to keep it there though, so she just got a single. Bringing up to the plate will be Watercutty. Watercutty was their catcher. She's now playing third. She's struck out a couple times and she's got a base on balls, but did score on that base on balls. She just pulled a big time foul ball out over this field, over the fence on this one. So it's an 0-1 count. Gonna go talk to the coach for just a second. Back up to the plate she comes. Our battery's ready. Ogsley looks in. The wind and the pitch. Maxwell keeps the ball in front of her and says, hey, don't be throwing it. Boylan says, don't throw it this way. She's already far enough over here. So Kreinberg did advance down there. Boys' game must be over because I see my husband behind me. He got a pitch. He got a base on, or got a single on that one. I'm not for sure where it went because he was still talking to me. So she's at first, that being Watercutty. And the other one, which is Kreinberg, advanced to third. It was a 14-0 on the other side is what he just told me. So we have runners on first and third here and no outs. She did a little bunt there and it went foul. And that would be Burton who's up to bat. So she's got an 0-1 count on her. 0-1 count to Burton. Oxley looks in the pitch. She does a little bunt. It rolled. Let's say it ended up rolling foul. Third baseman tried to clean, did not touch it, so it did end up rolling out as a foul. So everybody is back. From my angle, I could see that, but I wasn't for sure how that was going to get called. So it is an 0-2 count. 0-2 count, runners on first and third. High side, and now the run is coming in. And came in safely. And runner moved on over to second base. That is now we're on a 1-2 count to Burton. 1-2 count to Burton, no outs. Pulled that foul, so she kept herself alive there. It is a 1-2 count, no outs. Runner on first, or excuse me, on second. The wind and the pitch. Maxwell got a couple beaten on that with that ball, so officials checking on her. It's a 1-2 count, pitches in, drove it just past, couldn't cut it off at shortstop, and run came in. Throwing it around, girls, do not just throw the ball. She just ran her back to second. They did score another run on that one, now making it 10-7 on that Cass Communications scoreboard. Panthers leading. And I think Coach Jones and the officials are just having a little conversation there. Not for sure, but we're going cleanly. And so we have got a runner on second, no outs. And up to the plate will be Vermillion. She took a little dribble back to the pitcher. And runners in. And got her at the plate. Nice throw there. Was able to cleanly field it at first. First threw it to home for out number 2. But not before 2 runs were scored. So it is a 10-7 game. Panthers leading over the Hornets at the top, going into the bottom of the 6th. With that, we'll take a commercial break and be back with you.
Chad Yingling here with Yingling Nissen Insurance. We have over 40 years of experience in the insurance business. So we want to make sure that you are well protected. So that means making sure you have the best coverage possible to protect you financially. We do all kinds of insurance, personal, farm, commercial, governmental, you name it, we can insure it. So check us out, www.ynagency.com, or give us a call, 217-773-3397.
Working for Dot Foods in our warehouse is the best job I've ever had.
This is a company that you want to work for.
Probably you hear this a lot, work-life balance. We get that at Dot.
Dot has a lot of opportunity.
Dot is family.
And I love it. Dot Foods cares about you.
going to come back to you. I had lost a little track on my sheet and thought maybe I was the one, but it looks like we only had 2 outs, not the third out. We didn't have any to begin with. We got the one on first. We got the one at home, and so now we are back for a third out. I think there was a confusion there, but hey, you know, that's ball. Got a lot going on here. That's why they have officials on both sides keeping books and trying to make the best of it here. So everybody's coming back up, and it looks like our batter, I think it's going to be Shootman, but I'm not 100% on this one. I have to look at myself when she gets a number up here. Wind in the pitch. It is number 10, and nope, it is going to be McKinley Rittenhouse is who's going to be up. First one to her was a strike. Next one to her is a high ball for a 1-1 count. 1-1 count. 2 outs are now official on the board, and that was at our first base and our home plate. Wind in the pitch, drops down for ball number 2. The wind in the pitch. She went swinging for that one, so it's going to go for a 2-2 count. 2-2 count on this one. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Let's bring it in and get that third out. Wind in the pitch. She did get a piece of it. Down to third. Oh, overthrow to first base, so she's going to take it on down to second. They're going to get her a triple out of that one. Sorry, that was kind of like a, That was, they must have called her out there at third instead. So we will take that as our third out now. We'll try this again. So with that, we will go to a commercial break and we'll be back with you.
Welcome to another broadcast on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Today's broadcast is brought to you by B&N Trucking, Sleep Tight, Mowen Auto Body, L. Grady Realty and the Grady Agency, Cass Communications, Larry Dunn Accounting, Dot Foods and Dot Transportation, First National Bank of Griggsville, Blessing Health Systems, your Mount Sterling YMCA, West Central Bank, Sarah D. Culbertson Memorial Hospital, the Ray Insurance Agency, Mount Sterling Savings, McDonough District Hospital, All About Dance and More, Main Street Repair, Brown County State Bank, the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling, KLC Inc., Henry Automotive, Yingling and Nissen Agency, Hendricker Funeral Home, Cassing Lumber Company, St. Mary's School, Heather's Tumble and Tap, Farmer State Bank and Trust Company, A Rustic Garden. Now it's time for the broadcast on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more.
That would tell me we've went through a whole thing of our commercials because that just brought us back to that our beginning one. But not before we go to the bottom of the 6th, and it is a 10-7 game at the bottom of the 6th with the Central Panthers leading over the Lady Hornets. But we have got our first batter up, and that will be our pitcher, Oxley. She's got 1 ball on her. She just popped it up for a 1-1 count. 1-1 count for Miss Keelan Oxley. You have a Stevens battery right now for pitching and catching. The wind and the pitch. Oxley went a swinging after that, so you have a 1-2 count. They said the boys did finish their game, but it sounded to me like Brown County came up on top of that one. The wind and the pitch. She went swinging after it. Did take a low one. Ooh, fielded it in time. That was a close one. She needed to put just a little more gas on it. So that will be our first out there. Bring it up. Carson Taylor. Carson's had a hit by a base, got thrown out. She's had a base on balls and scored. And she struck out. So she's got a little bit of everything. Would take a nice home run off of her. First one to her is a strike. He looks in, the wind, and the pitch. High for a ball. For a 1-1 count. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. The wind and the pitch. Carson went after it, popping it out of play. England Nissen, who's we got coming up for them? It was going to be telling us that Carson's up. Guardhouse will be on deck and Boylan after her. And that's, as I said, brought to you by England Nissen Agency. You can find them at 1111 West Washington here in Mount Sterling. Winding the pitch. Drops it down for a 2-2 count. Stevens looks in, the wind and the pitch. Got her looking for a strikeout for out number 2. Bring it up to the plate, Guardhouse. Guardhouse had a single and was thrown out. She got cut off with I think it was a shortstop, but I'm not for sure, and then she had a single and scored the last time she was up. She's playing center for us today, this Guardhouse. So Allie Stevens looks in. Guardhouse takes a piece of it, but it was out of play for an 0-1 count. She looks in, the wind and the pitch. Got another little piece of it. Keep herself there for an 0-2 count. Oh, 2 count, 2 outs on us in the bottom of the 6th. Looks in, the wind and the pitch. Strikeout for out number 3. No runs scored on no hits, making it a 10-7. Lady Hornets down by 3 going into the top of the 7th. We'll be right back with you.
Banks are involved in every aspect of our daily lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like purchasing that new car, opening a small business, buying or building a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. Bank with a partner you can trust and count on. Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patient. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
Lisa Surratt here with you at the top of the 7th. We're leading off with the Lady Panthers. And I think, if I can read my numbers correctly, it's going to be Kennedy Shootman. 2 balls to her. Kennedy Shootman, then we will be probably an Allison, and then back up to the top of the leadoff with Stevens. So a 2-0 count here. Wind in the pitch. Drop down low for 3-0 count. The Cass Communications scoreboard right now. Panthers are leading 10-7 over the Lady Hornets. She just took a nice one. Oh, nice catch by Boylan for out number 1. Nice catch there. Bringing up Breela Allison. Winding the pitch. Come across there for ball 1. She bats from the opposite side. Winding the pitch. Got her for a 1-1 count. Breela Allison. It's in the wind in the pitch. High side for a ball. For a 2-1 count. Miss Charlie's doing a good job behind the plate today. The wind and the pitch. 3-1. 3-1 count on Allison. She steps back in. The wind and the pitch. Got her swinging for full count. Full count, 1 out. Allison steps back in. Ogsley's on the mound. The wind and the stretch. Pitch across. Got her for a strikeout. Out number 2. Bringing us back to the top of the order. It's going to be Allie Stevens, who's now pitching for him, so she's going to try to help her own cause. She pops it up. Boylan calls it. Oh, and in the meantime, I think she got it for out number 3. No runs scored. No hits. Making it still a 10-7 Lady Hornets as we go to the bottom of the 7th.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
When choosing internet and Wi-Fi service to meet your family's education needs, it pays to do your homework. You'll learn that Cascom, with fast, reliable speeds up to 1 gig, powered by whole home adaptive Wi-Fi, is the right choice. School has changed, and so should your internet. Contact Cascom and upgrade to the internet speed and whole home Wi-Fi your family needs.
Back with you, Lisa Sapp, bringing you the bottom of the 7th of the Lady Hornets versus the Lady Panthers. Panthers right now are leading by 3, but we've got batters up to the mound, which are going to put some runs on the board and keep this game going. Boylan, Cassing, and Buss will be our first 3, brought to you by Yingling and Nissen Agency. And I'm not going to jinx this, so I'm not going to go to the post-game information. I'm going to think we're going to play some more ball. Nina's been up before, and she was hit the first time she was up. She struck out, then she got on and scored the last time she was up. So Stevens' first pitch to her is a way out of the line ball. Boylan is playing shortstop for us today. And I think they're having a position change outfield. 15 for 6. Well, it's just a fielding change out there. '15 is a Brittany Miller playing out there, and she took Shootman's place. So it's a 1-1 count to Boylan right now. Stevens looks in, the wind and the pitch. Boylan swings at it for a 1-2 count. Looks in, the wind and the pitch. Got a little piece of it, but kept it foul, so kept herself alive at the plate. Straighten it out, keep it low, take it right down into that right field. Help your cause there. Stevens for Stevens. The wind and the pitch. High for a 2-2 count. Boylan steps back in. Stevens looks in. The wind and the pitch. Low for a full count. Nice eye on that one. Full count to Boylan. She's getting a look from Coach Jones over on third. Stevens on the mound. Looks in. The wind and the pitch. Boylan got a piece of it. Keep herself alive. Probably just a little ahead of herself is what my husband would say, but I couldn't tell you that one. So once again, Stevens looks in, Boylan's ready. The wind and the pitch. Dropped it, so she took a base on balls. Good eye on that one. Bringing up Callie Cassing. Callie's had a single and a triple and scored both times. Let's see if we can't keep that bat alive out there. Stevens looks in, the wind and the pitch. Foul ball, got a little piece of it for strike 1. If you're just joining us, it is a 10-7. The Lady Panthers are leading in the bottom of the 7th. But we have no outs and a runner on first for the Lady Hornets. Dropped it down and runners going to second. Cassing's up to the plate. We have a 1-1 count. 1-1 count, no outs, and a runner on second. Stevens looks in, the wind and the pitch. High side for a 2-1 count. You have a battery of Stevens and Stevens playing for Central right now. Looks in, the wind and the pitch. Cassing did a jump, was able to miss it for it's a 3-1 count. Getting a little coaching from Coach Jones on third base side. Boylan's on second, ready to take off. Looks in, the wind and the pitch. And got a ball on that one. Once again, I don't know if she got hit by it or just got the ball on it, but she is now on first base. Bringing up Riley Buss. Riley has had a 5-3 out. She's had a strikeout, and she has had a base on balls and ended up scoring with her pinch runner. The wind and the pitch to Buss. Got her for a strike. Madison Strode was the runner for her. Or Strode. Stevens looks in. The wind and the pitch. Downside for a 1-1 count. 1-1 count. No outs. Runners on first and second. The wind and the pitch. Drop down again for a ball. 2-1 count. Called a time. They're gonna got an extra ball on the field or something there. Not for sure what that's about. But we're back for ball. Official says, let's go. Gives a okay for the pitcher. Stevens looks in. Takes a breath. The wind and the pitch. For a high one again for a 3-1 count. I'm going to have a suntan on my right arm because that's missing my tent completely. Looks in. The wind and the pitch. Strike on that one. My thing is a full count. 3-2. 3-2. No outs. Runners on first and second. And the Hornets are down by 3. Stevens looks in. The wind and the pitch. For a ball. Loading the bases. Loading the bases here. We're bringing up Lily Ham. Lily's been up. She's had a single and scored on that one. And she has struck out once, and I can't read my handwriting on the third time. There was a loose pitch there. Run is scored, and runners advance. Making it a 10-8 game on that Cass Communications scoreboard. Hornets are only down by 2. Tying run. Runners on could tie it up, and we've got their winning run at the plate. Panthers are going to the plate to talk. So with that, we'll take a quick commercial break.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
At All About Dance and More LLC, these are our core values. Perseverance by all studio members to put forth good effort to achieve goals. Innovative creation of original and unique learning environments. Fierce energy and community that builds student happiness, self-esteem, quick learning, and bold relationships. Integrity and investment in quality professional work where trust and high morals are practiced. Commitment to the studio family with loyalty, responsibility, and high expectations to create a lifelong appreciation for the AADM journey.
Are you looking to start a career?
We're going to come back with you because we don't want to miss anything. Maxwell is going to be running for bus. So we have runners again. Kind of recap where we're at. We have runners at second and third. There is no outs. And Lily Ham is up to bat. And she has a single ball on her. And it's a Steven battery yet. The wind and the pitch. High side for a 2-0 count. They're trying to catch the runner off on third, which is Miss Callie Cassings. So Stevens looks in. The wind and the pitch. High side for a ball 3. Again, they throw it away, but not enough that they're going to not try to move our runner. So it is a 3-0 count, no outs. Tying runs are on the pad. The go-ahead winning run is at the plate. Stevens looks in. The wind and the pitch. Got her for a strike call. Had to let her look. It's a 3-1 count. The 3-1 count. Runner on third, runner on second. No outs. The wind and the pitch. Called her for a strike on it, so it's a full count. Full count. Lillingham's at the plate. She's going to put it into play. Stevens looks in. The wind and the pitch. She took a piece of it but pulled it foul. So kept herself alive. She can still do it. Tying runs are on the bases. Winning runs at the plate. Ham steps back in. Stevens is on the plate. Everybody's ready. The 3-2 count, the wind and the pitch. Got her right across for strikeout first out. Not out of line. Bringing up Lucy Metz. Lucy's had a single, she's had a double, and she's been thrown out. She bats from the opposite side. She's ready for it. The wind and the pitch. Good eye for a ball one. In case you're just joining us, you're a little bit late, but we'll let you get on board. It is a bottom of the seventh, a 10-8 game. Panthers over the Hornets, but we have runners on second and third with only one out. And a 1-1 count. Metz at the plate. Battery is Stevens against Stevens from Central. She looks in, the wind and the pitch, high side, and the ball got away from the catcher, so 1 run scores, making it a 10-9, 1 run down, and other runner advanced. So it is a 10-9 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Hornets are only down by 1, bottom of the seventh, 1 out, 1 ball, 1 strike to Metz, and a runner on third. The wind and the pitch. Goodeye going to call it a ball. Threw it down to third. No play. Two-one count. Stevens looks in. The wind and the pitch. Late swing for 2-2 count. 2-2 count. You're not hurt yet. Stevens looks in. The wind and the pitch. High side. 3-2 count. Threw it down to third. That was mine. That was a 4 count. So we do have, we're going to do a pitching change again here. So that is a base on balls for her instead. So we have a runner at first and a runner still on third. And Central's going to do a pitching change. So with that, we'll take a commercial break and be right back with you.
Or just looking for a change? B&N Trucking offers many different driving options, ranging from home every night to home on the weekends. Apply online at bnntrucking.net or call us at 217-289-3555 to see what fits your needs. B&N Trucking, a family-owned local trucking company.
County is a rural area, a little over 300 square miles. In a small community, you need somewhere where people can come and get access to materials.
The Brown County Public Library, this new library, will be a central space that really links our communities.
This new library is free access for everyone, all people within Brown County.
We can't do it without you.
This is your library.
Please donate.
Meet me at the library.
We're actually having re-entering of a pitcher. So their first Stevens was pitching was Emma. So she's going to re-enter as their pitcher. And I'm trying to see if, yep, they're just switching Stevens for Stevens. It is going to be Emma Stevens is going to go back to pitching, and Allie, who just came off the mound, is going to be their catcher. She was their original third baseman. So it is still going to be a Steven battery, but it's going to be Emma pitching to Allie this time. And on the Hornet side of things, so that we can keep this thing running, we actually have one out, and we have our runners on first and third. And up to the plate will be Taylor Craven. Taylor has popped up and had a couple outs, but she's going to be hitting it this time. Stevens looks in, the wind and the pitch. Runners are going, so we now have runners at second and third. They took it through the ball to third, but no play. And the first one to Cravens was a ball. So you have a 10-9 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Hornets down by 1. Runners on, second and third. One out. And we have a 1-1 count at the plate. So the winning runs are on the pads. High for a ball 2. 2-1 count. Two-one count. Runners on second and third, one out. The wind and the pitch. Took it right past it. 1 run scores. Jones is pulling the other one in and got her, but not before a run scores, making it a tie game. Tie game. Metz got thrown out at the plate, but not before Cravens got to second. Bring it up to the plate. It is going to be Kylie Oxley. She's going to help her own cause here. We have a tie game with 2 outs on the board. First one across the strike. Got to get the scoreboard caught up with us. The wind in the pitch. Drops down for a ball. The 1-1 count. 1-1 count. Runner on second for our go-ahead run. Oxley's at the plate. She wants to help her own cause out here. The wind and the pitch. She pops it up out of play. For a 1-2 count. Bottom of the 7th, tie score, 10-10. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Osley with a runner on second. The wind and the pitch. Got her for out number 3. So we will be going to the top of the 8th. With that, we'll take a commercial break and be back with you.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
why you should want to drive for Dot, because Dot is the best company out there. It's hands down.
I feel like the 4-on, 4-off schedule is like one of the best schedules to have to work and still have free time.
Dot has given me the opportunity, put it in front of me, and all I had to do was jump on it. Been happy ever since.
It's been a fantastic ride.
We're going to come back to you. We are going to be at the top of the 8th. It is a tie game between our Lady Hornets and our Lady Panthers. Panthers are coming to the plate. Going to lead off for them for Yuengling and Nissing's top 3. It will be Emma Stevens, Sophie Kranberg, and I'm not for sure if it's going to be, I think it's probably going to be Watercutty. So top batter here is Emma Stevens. She pops it up to third base for their first out. Pop up to number 5 for an out. Bringing up Sophie Kranberg. She's pulling a swing on that for strike number 1. Maxwell getting her gear back on. It's a little loosened up, but still got your same pitching for Brown County, which will be Oxley. She's doing a great job. Pitches in, strike number 2. (0-2) count, 1 out. Top of the 8th. It's a 10-10 game. Got a strikeout number 3 for out number 2. Bringing up, it is Rebecca Watercutty. She started off playing catcher for him, but then moved to third. Ooh, darn it. Just a little dribbler. Kept it from rolling foul, so she got a single on that one. Just didn't have enough spin on it to go ahead and pull it foul. So bringing up to the plate will be Zeta Burton. And I think we're going to have some type of a change because Coach, I think it's Hildebrand, Miss Amy Flessner, but I think she may be a Hildebrand now. She's making a change. (14) is coming in to run, and that will be, going to have to get a name because that is not one that I've had. 14, yes I have, it's Eifert. Eifert's going to come in and run. Eifert will be running. Burton's at the plate. 2 outs. And runners heading on down to second. So it is a 0-1 count to Burton. Wanting to get that run in, take it away. Pitches in. She just took it out to center field. Eifert's coming in. Run is scored. Run is scored for a double on that one. Making it an 11-10 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. 2 outs. Runner on second. Up to the plate is Vermillion. Vermillion got a out of play. Strike 1 on her. Oxley looks in, the wind and the pitch, drops down for a ball. Runner goes to third and gets over there in time. Pugsley looks in, the wind and the pitch. Down low for ball. Maxwell runs the runner back to third. It's a 1-2 count. We're showing 1-1. Can't see yet. Wind in the pitch. Took it back to the pitcher. Fielded it cleanly for her own out, but not before a run was scored on one hit, making it an 11-10 going into the bottom of the 8th.
Student at St. Mary's School, your child will receive strong educational foundation embedded with Christian values. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, have individual iPads, along with personalized attention with a small class size. St. Mary's also offers Fulham half-day pre-K, affordable tuition, a family atmosphere, and exceptional teachers. Register your child today by calling Melissa at St. Mary's School at 217-773-2825.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the
Welcome back to Hendrickers because we don't want to miss this. Hornets are now down by 1, but we are ready for ball for the bottom of the 8th. Wind in the pitch. Carson Taylor up. She just took the first strikeout. Winna swinging at it. Bottom of the 8th. Panthers are leading by 1, but we fought back and we can fight and go ahead. So the wind in the pit. Ooh. Reach for that one. So it's an 0-2 count. Take her time. She can do it. 0-2 count. Pitches wind and the pitch. Kept herself alive. She got a little piece of it. So it's an 0-2 count. Bottom of the 8th. And the Hornets are down by 1. The wind in the pitch. Got her for a strikeout. For the first out. Bringing up Lena Guardhouse. Guardhouse has had some. She's had a base on ball or a single and scored on that one. She's had a strikeout. She's had a throw out, but going to get her this time. First one to her is a strike. Stevens looks in, the wind and the pitch. Drops it down for a ball. 1-1 count. The wind and the pitch. Guardhouse got a piece of it. Oh, over to first, is able to field it herself, and out number 2. Bringing up Boylan. Keep us alive here. Nina Boylan's up. She can help her own cause here. She's had the bat on the ball a couple times. Stevens looks in, the wind and the pitch. Winna swinging at that one for 0-1 count. Stevens looks in, the wind and the pitch. Drops it down for a ball. 1-1 count. I don't want to jinx us, so I'm not going to do a post show yet. Because we're going to keep this thing alive. The wind and the pitch. Ooh, got her on the corner for a strike number 2. 1-2 count. 1-2 count. 2 outs. The wind and the pitch. She put it back through, did her own. That does take it. It was a right fielder came in and was able to field it. But so we'll end this game at a 11-10. Panthers over the Hornets. So we'll do a post game, which is going to be brought to you by Mount Sterling IGA. Great lunch place. My husband enjoys it. Come out and check out their daily lunch specials at the deli, Mount Sterling IGA. You can find them at 200 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling. And players of the game will be brought to you by Cassing Lumber Company. You can find them at Route 99 South in Mount Sterling. Give them a call at 217-773-2611. They're a hometown family-owned lumber, do-it-your-best hardware store, building our community for over 45 years. And also a player of the game is brought to you by KLC Link, found at 509 Pittsfield Road in Mount Sterling. Give them a call at 217-773-9090, KLC Inc. You think it, when you think it, we can ink it. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not the best at pulling out players of the game, so I'm going to play a cop-out and say they all played a good game, especially Brown County. You pulled yourself back up. Oxley, you did a great job at pitching because you pitched the whole game. And several of you put the bat on the ball to bring us a score. So with that, I'm just going to call it a game for our BC Hornet Sports. Thank you for listening to me. And we will see you probably later on this week would be my guess. Scrimmage. Friday Night Football is already starting. Hard to believe. So it was a victory by the Central Panthers, 11-10. But Lady Hornets, you fought back well. With that, thank you for listening and have a blessed day.